This chick's green. She's green. Hi friends, Megan here with Feather Fox Tarot, and I want to talk today a little bit about the Suit of Swords. Dun dun dun! Kind of scary for someone like me, but I thought it would be an interesting discussion about what I've learned from drawing a crap ton of swords lately in a lot of my personal readings. So here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a short video, I promise. I get kind of long-winded on these things, but I thought I would talk a lot about, a little about swords, because in a nutshell, I, in particular, find swords sort of terrifying. By nature, I'm a Leo. I identify with wands a lot, and because I'm kind of an oversensitive, overreacting type, I also tend to identify with cups. Now, I'm terrible with money, and I'm kind of flighty about home and earthly and finance and stuff like that, so I don't identify with pentacles, but pentacles don't scare me. Swords scare me, but I don't think it's my fault, and there's so many articles out there about swords as a suit, because I think other people kind of find swords a little bit scary, just like me. There's more fear associated in tarot with the Suit of Swords than any other suit. So I wonder why that is. And the more I looked into it, especially looking into me, myself, my personality, why cards like this kind of freak me out. And I think what I've come up with is the very nature of swords is thoughts and ideas and conversations and logic. These things belong solely to us. So even if we give away conversation and ideas, it's like we still, like, they're here and they exist in here. And sometimes in here is a very scary place. And so I think it's natural to associate these big, mighty swords in these compromising positions. I mean, these are kind of terrifying. I mean, look at this girl. She's green. 9 swords pointing to her head, and she's just like, oh. Or this guy. I mean, come on. I pull this one every once in a while, and it's like, nope, game over. I'll do another reading another time, because I just do not want to deal with what's coming out of the 10 of Swords. But why? And I think a lot of it in my own journey lately, I have a lot of stress and anxiety about business planning and what I want to do with my life and what I want this, project to do and what I want my writing to do. And I live in my head a lot lately, and that's not a natural state for me. I'm a very physical person. I'm very active. Like I said, I identify with wands, so I'm go, ideas, energy, interaction with people, and I hate living in my own head. And so to have swords pop up a lot kind of has made me step back and think, all right, it's not a fluke. Because every once in a while, I'm like, oh, it's a fluke card. Give me another one. I'll draw an explainer on top of it to clarify. Well, really, I'm just hiding from the card. In particular, in the last couple weeks, the 6 of Swords, I call this my buddy now, has popped up quite a few times in my readings. And I don't like it because it's kind of this sad, burdensome transitional card, but it's not a happy, like, 8 of Wands, woo, we're going somewhere fun, pack your bags. This is like a sad card, and it's been showing up a lot. And at first it was like, nope, this card's not for me. But the more self-reflection I do, and the more I talk to other readers and interact with the tarot community, you learn that the cards don't lie. And if you're pulling swords, then there's some, for me it's lower vibrations. My mind is dragging down the rest of my life because I can't sleep at night because I'm so anxious and I'm over analyzing everything, and I'm trying too hard to force things that aren't ready. And so it's my mind is kind of, not my mind is out of balance, but that wouldn't be the first time. It's my mind is causing a lot of the blockages in my life lately, And the swords are just trying to tell me that, but it's so hard. I don't tend to pull court cards in the sword suit. For some reason, I don't pull any of them. I really just pull the 10, the 6, and sometimes the 3. I think for me personally, I avoid conflict. I'm kind of impetuous, by the seat of my pants, go for the adventure right away, and I don't connect easily to swords. But what I have been learning is that the swords are telling me to tend to my mind, whether it's meditation or journaling, and to kind of get this hailstorm and this freaking crazy nonsense out of my head that it's blocking me. And so, what a rough journey though. And it's not something that happens easily. And court cards are, sword cards are still showing up regularly. But I think when you take the time to look at a pattern in your tarot readings, you'll learn a lot, even if it's from uncomfortable cards. So for me, the swords have been telling me that I need to clean house in this busy chatterbox mind of mine. So yeah, so those are my quick 5-minute thoughts on the Suit of Swords, my least favorite. I shouldn't say that because I'm going to keep drawing them until I make peace with all 4 suits. But my thoughts on how I deal with cards that scare me or cards that I just kind of immediately write off, like, nope, not for me. And what about you? I'm really actually incredibly curious. Am I the only one that's afraid of swords, or are most people afraid of swords? Is there a particular card or suit that you're just like, not again, when they show up in your reading? And if there is, please comment below and let me know, and let's start up a conversation, because I have a lot to learn. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again in a few days.